Hello, my name is Mike Johnson. I'm taking you on an inside and outside video tour of this Forest River Georgetown XL or extra luxury 369 bath and a half motorhome. This has a full rear bathroom and a second half bath. This one is really clean and shiny. This is a 2017, but it looks like a 2025. For the most part, it's really immaculate condition. It has partial body paint, Alcoa aluminum wheels. These are shiny alloy rims, the big 22.5 rims. It still has the original tires on it as of the filming of this video, but we can put new tires on it if you'd like. We did test the tires are safe, but they're original, so we can replace them. It's a negotiable item if you want more Michelin tires on it or another brand. Let us know. It's for sale as of February 2025. It is available and it's very clean. Now I'm 25 years as a dealer and 35 plus years in service. So we do RV sales, service, and parts here in Southern California. This RV is extremely clean. It's unique. It has two ACs, a 5500 watt generator, full window shade in the front so you can drive head on into the sunset or the sunrise and it won't blind you. But it does have a giant window, so you do get those scenic views if you put the sunshade open. It does not have solar, but we can put solar on it. You can have a 200 watt, 400 watt, 800 watt system if you want. This one is those are extra charge items. We have sales, service, and parts, so if you want upgrades, let us know. This does have tile floor, porcelain or ceramic tile floor. Most of the RVs like this have roll vinyl. This one has tile floor with actual porcelain or ceramic tile all throughout, which is pretty rare on a gas motorhome. Usually you see that on the diesel pushers, but this is a gas motorhome with tile floor from the factory. This one is completely stock. There's no personalization or customization. It's really clean inside and out. The fabric is in like new condition. It's not chipping, discoloring, coming apart or anything like that at this time. The paint is not oxidized on the roof. Let's take a look. If you look at the reflection going down the side, you can see how shiny it is. We'll show you the compartments in a minute. But the generator is running. We're going to show you on top, underneath, inside, and starting with outside. On the back, it has a heavy-duty towing package, 5,000 pound rated towing package with a 7-pin connector. Roof access ladder, backup camera, side view cameras, outside entertainment system, outside LED patio light, power, main awning. And this main awning has the metal shroud to protect it from wearing it in the sun or oxidizing in the sun. So it's a metal shroud protected main awning. Exterior television, exterior stereo. If you like to annoy your neighbors with your music, you can do it with this coach. It's all set up. This little gizmo here is a barbecue tap. So your propane appliances like a portable barbecue or portable fire pit, you can plug into the RV's onboard propane. You don't have to bring separate propane tanks. This is your gas or electric water heater. There's an electric switch in here to turn on the water heater and or gas from the inside. This has the, okay, when you're looking at Forest River, Georgetown, or any other motorhome, stop here and pay attention. First of all, where we're looking at it from this view, I'm going to show you the floor plan and specifications so you get a better idea what kind of motorhome this is. Floor plan and specifications. Pay close attention to the cargo doors. This is what really sets motorhomes apart. These cargo doors are aluminum. Okay, these are actual metal aluminum cargo doors, side hinged. When you go look at motorhomes and it's like, oh, that's a Georgetown, it's $5,000 cheaper, $3,000 cheaper, let's buy that one. You might see another one that does not have aluminum cargo doors. Okay, this is a big difference. On a lot of motorhomes, when they're making them, they just take a big sheet of fiberglass and they use a little computer thing and cut out doors and attach them to the sides from the lower panel. So from one piece of fiberglass they make the lower panel and all the doors. That's not what this is. These are the more expensive aluminum cargo doors, side hinged. This is in a different price class. The chassis underneath this motorhome is a Ford chassis with a 24,000 pound gross vehicle weight rating. That's another important thing to pay attention to. As you look at motorhomes, there's different weight classes. So RV prices sit in their weight class. So you have 18,000 pound class A's, that's about the lightest they get, up to about 26,000 pound, which is about as heavy as you can get before you need a special driver's license. So that's right, you only need a regular car driver's license to drive this motorhome. This is a 24,000 pound class. There's not that much competition in the 24,000 pound class of motorhome. So you only need a car license. Your wife can drive it, your husband can drive it. Not a problem with just a regular car driver's license. As we step inside the 369 Georgetown XL Extra Luxury, we have it in sleep configuration for the most part. We'll have to let some light in. The upholstery is like brand new condition. All of the seating, we actually redid the front seats. They did it exactly the way the factory were. These are not cheap to have upholstery done in an RV, so if you buy one and they have seat covers over it, beware. But we spent a bunch of money to have the seats redone in the correct color pattern and everything, so that's been done. This has a clean Carfax. This is not a salvage title or anything like that. It has a clean Carfax history report. That's the VIN number of the motorhome right there. The Carfax says 2016, but this is a 2017 because the chassis year, when the Ford chassis is built at Ford and then delivered to the manufacturer, very common that when you look at motorhomes, the chassis could be 1 year or even 2 years different than the year of the motorhome. In this case, it says a 2017 model year motorhome. It's very clean inside, super duper clean in here. As we go around, this has a large slide out, large and deep, extremely long. This is about a 14 to 16 foot slide out, maybe even longer than that. So a 16 foot main slide out, that's as big as the full wall slide out on some smaller motorhomes. And then you have a king size bed. Now this king size bed has a brand new mattress. We had a mattress in stock, so we put a brand new sterile mattress. This is a premium mattress. This is the Lippert Thomas Paine foam mattress for RV applications. Sealed in plastic, never slept on by anybody. So it's a sterile mattress. This has the day and night roller shades, slow rise roller shades. You have little nightstand trays on the bed. You have cast iron decoration. You have a bath and a half floor plan. Now in the bathroom, this has the double sinks in the master bathroom. Glass shower enclosure with a step or seat. It's really a step, so if you need to put your feet up. It's so clean in here. It still has the original labeling. The showers, the doors operate very smoothly. You have a lot of linen storage in your master bathroom. And this has a washer and dryer ready configuration. It does not have a washer and dryer in here. Sometimes appliances like washers and dryers are not what you want. I do have a brand new washer and dryer in stock in my office. We do have sales, service, and parts. This one is as simple as cutting a hole in the side of the motorhome for the vent to go out and hook up the drain and the fresh water. But if you don't need a clothes washer, you don't have to do it. It has power in this cabinet. If you don't have the clothes washer in here, you have room for extra clothes hanging here. All the cabinetry is premium wood cabinetry. This is the higher end, made with real wood. A lot of cabinets and motorhomes are made out of particle board. This one is not. This is the better quality wood. It's not falling apart or cracking. As you look at some used motorhomes, the doors and things like that can be coming apart. There's a second compartment. We did put a brand new fire extinguisher in the motorhome for you. Brand new bedding. So not just the mattress itself is brand new, the king size mattress, but the comforter is brand new as well. Never slept on. Fresh out of the package. You have additional storage over the bed. You have storage under the bed. You have wooden roller privacy doors. You have, we're in sleep configuration right now. So we have sleep capability. This is a jackknife sofa. It's super easy to open. I've seen this similar floor plan with a sofa bed, and the sofa bed blocks your passageway and gets too close to the fireplace. This one has a fireplace. It is electric. It looks really nice, and it actually makes a lot of heat. Here's the thing. If you go to a campground and it's cold outside and you have an RV and you want to warm it up, you can use propane that you have to buy, or you can use the campground's electric power that they're providing. The fireplace uses electric power to heat the coach, and it has a fan on it that can circulate the air. Plus, you have dual air conditioner with heat sources built in on the controls. So you can use your premium rooftop air conditioners to heat or cool the motorhome on electric power. On top of that, you have a furnace heater, which is down low through the vents. They've hit it really well, but it has a propane powered furnace. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 sources of heat. So you've got rooftop AC1, rooftop AC2, furnace, fireplace, and if you count the engine heat, then you have 5 sources of heat. So if you were going to take this in the winter to go camping in 17 degrees, you have redundancy in your sources of heat so that you're not going to freeze to death in the coach. When we're looking at the kitchen and the bathrooms, you have genuine Korean countertops here, solid surface countertops, granite equivalent, glass tile backsplash and side splash, premium stainless steel cooktop, premium convection microwave. It's a really nice microwave, okay? Regular microwave heats the food. Convection microwave can bake the food. It works like, some people like air fryers. Okay, this is an air fryer microwave. So when you're using convection, convection is another word for air fryer. It's like, oh, that's not an air fryer. Yes, this is an air fryer Convection microwave and air fryer is the same thing. So it's a microwave oven, air fryer, convection oven combination. Don't get confused with your air fryer, because that is an air fryer. You have a gas oven as well. A lot of motorhomes, when you get a convection oven, you don't have a gas oven, but this one does have a gas oven. Mega refrigerator with an ice maker. Now, we did not detect any water leaks in this coach. It was winterized. For the purpose of sizing things up, we have a bottle of Stella Rosa to show you. This is a large wine bottle. To compare it with the size of your refrigerator, you have a ginormous refrigerator. This is a residential refrigerator. And on the bottom, it's a freezer. It's a 3-door. This is a residential like you would buy for your house, except these are shallow depth. They're special, ordered by the manufacturer. So what you need to think about with refrigerators, there's 2 technologies that are used in RVs. One is propane absorption refrigerators. Those are very energy efficient, but they're very slow to cool the food down. And the other technology is compressor, which is also very energy efficient because it will cool your food. You throw warm food in there and it'll be cold within 1 to 2 hours. An absorption refrigerator could take 24 hours. If you put warm food, it could take 24 hours or longer to cool the food down. This is a compressor refrigerator. You turn it on and it's good to go. It's put your cold food, warm food, cold food in there, and they'll start cooling it immediately with a lot of BTUs of power. To make sure that this is working, it has a 2,000 watt inverter underneath the dinette in a cargo compartment. Don't wet that compartment because there's an inverter in there. You can turn the inverter on from right here, the little switch down there, the Pro Watt switch. You can turn on your inverter from there. And then electrical appliances will work from the RV battery. This RV has 4 house batteries and 1 engine battery, so a total of 5 batteries. When we got this motorhome, the day codes on the battery were 2016. The original batteries on that came with this coach lasted up until now, and we're still running on the original batteries. Although, so that you don't have any problems with the coach, we are going to put 4 new house batteries in for you, brand new. We just haven't done it as of today, but you see, we have the lights are nice and bright. The batteries are still okay, but at 9 years old, those batteries need to be replaced, but they're still holding up well even after that long. Sometimes those batteries only last 5 years or less, but the owner took really good care of this coach. They knew what they were doing. They didn't screw it up. It's not beaten up. It's not worn out. You go look at 30 motorhomes in the motorhome show, especially if you look at used ones and new ones. This one will stand out as a winner against the new ones and against the used ones. It looks really good. Unlike the new ones, they can't touch the price of this coach for electric coach. Now we're going to look at the flooring on this. This is not, as you look at motorhomes, go inside, look at the floor, and you'll see a lot of them have a roll of vinyl that was rolled out when they built it at the factory. This is not that. This is a ceramic tile or porcelain tiles. So when we get right down here, if you drop a glass on this floor, it is going to break. Probably, unless you have really good glass. Because this is grout and tile. Now, it's rare to find tile floor in a gas motorhome. And one of the reasons is the chassis is a little bit more flexible than the diesel motorhome. Diesels have extremely rigid chassis with air suspension. This is a spring suspension with a slightly more flexible chassis. So a diesel with a rigid chassis, this is a gas motorhome. Because it's a little bit more flexible chassis, there are places where these tiles have cracked. That's inevitable. I'm not telling you that you need to replace these tiles, just leave them the way they are. It's not sharp or anything like that. But because the RV has flex in it, This is a very durable floor, but it is not durable against body flex. So when you're going over twists and turns up mountain passes, these tiles have some cracks in it because these tiles are larger than 12-inch tiles. These are larger tiles, the same ones that they use in the diesel. Unfortunately, the consequence of putting tile floor in a gas motorhome is the tiles will crack as you use the motorhome. This may have been one that they used for a show, you know, when it was brand new. They put it in the show and said, hey, look, it's got tile floor, because it's very rare to find these with the tile floor. You don't need to change it. You don't need to fix it. You just have to be aware that there could be cracking in the tiles. That's inevitable. If you did want to replace it and you know a tile guy, it is possible to change these tiles, but if you put new tiles in, they will probably crack again. But you don't have to do anything with the floor. It's just a disclosure to you. There's storage in the front, and I mentioned this is in sleep configuration. Before we go any further, I'm going to show you the over the cab bunk. This is easy. No electricity required. You just lift it down and pull it, and you have a twin bed right over the front seats. The Georgetown, this is unique to the Georgetowns. Some beds have a bigger bed that's electric. It goes up and down. There's not much to go wrong here. There's a very durable and long life design. Very clean as well. Everything in this motorhome is super clean, inside and outside. So this floor plan, you have this L-shaped sofa, which some of it we had to reupholster with the matching upholstery, but it's no damages or imperfections on it. You can sit here and enjoy your television. If you go somewhere and the outside is not more entertaining. Some people like TV in their RVs, some people don't care. This is the configuration. If you're driving to your adventure site, the kids can lay on the couch and play video games while they watch TV. And because it's a jackknife sofa, you can have it in a sleep configuration with the slide closed, just like this. You know, this section folds in to be out of the way, but you could have it in this configuration as necessary. Up on the roof, we've got this LED lighting. It's very clean motorhome. Let's take another look at the rear bathroom. I forgot to show you the front bathroom. This is a 1.5 bath floor plan. So that's your main 4-foot by 8-foot master bathroom. And this is your guest restroom over here. It is half bath. It has another bowl sink. These are porcelain toilets, so you have 2 toilets. You have more storage in here. Everything is clean. There's no dirt in this motorhome. Good luck finding dirt in this motorhome. There isn't any. These are the countertops for the sink covers, and it's clean. When you look under the kitchen and you find there's no filth or wear or tear, that's pretty rare on a used motorhome. This is what I would call almost unused motorhome, because it looks like they didn't do much in here to cause wear or tear. Super clean. People ask to see the controls. The controls are simple. Some of the motorhomes nowadays have fancy electric controls with touchscreen displays, which are really nice as long as everything is working. If you have a fancy pants touchscreen control and it stops working, you're in trouble. You're stuck. This is the simple controls. You turn on the water heater, the various sources, the slide out controls, the level chest. Super easy for anyone to use. Minimal amount of brain power required. Even on the new Georgetowns, you know, we had a customer who bought the 2021 Georgetown from us, and then he was doing something with the bed and he dropped a piece of metal into the fuse panel, and oh, he had to FedEx new control boards and things like that. This is simple. This is luxury simplified, so less to worry about. There's not that much to go wrong for such a fancy, nice motorhome. So the cost and frustration with owning and maintaining it is very small. Storage and return on your investment is very high. So there's different levels of Georgetown. There's Georgetown level 3, Georgetown 5, Georgetown XL. This is the top level Georgetown. The Georgetown XL or GT-7 is another derivative of the top level. So this is level of GT-7. So this is also, I will point out, this has got the 6-speed automatic transmission. For the transmission is a 6-speed automatic, which makes the driving it quieter. It's on a 24,000 pound gross vehicle weight rating chassis. Look at all that storage under the bed. Vast storage. This has the V10, smooth running V10. We're gonna go on a test drive. Let's go on a test drive real quick, and then we'll come back, wrap up inside. We'll go keep this video from getting too long. Going on a little test drive of the Georgetown XL 369. Got full view through the mirrors of the side of the motorhome. Right now it has 16,000 miles on the odometer, and then all the low engine hours. We're test driving and we have our front windshield shade down so the sun doesn't glare in on us. The windows are clear. As you look at other motorhomes, you may see some that have foggy windows. This one does not. All the windows are crystal clear. You'll never have that problem with this motorhome of fogging windows where you can't see out. That's something you want to be careful of on the luxury motorhomes. If you do have foggy windows on the motorhome you already have, we can assist you in getting that repaired. Call for our service department and we can assist you with that. But this one does not have foggy windows, and it will never have foggy windows. So nice big windshield, looks perfect. I don't have any chips or cracks or anything in the windshield. When you buy an RV, make sure you have glass coverage on your insurance, and then those things will be covered. We have our rear view camera as we're driving down the road, and then if I turn on the turn signal, then we get a side view camera on the display screen. Now that's a standard size radio. If you want a giant 10-inch screen radio, we can change the stereos for you. That's another service that we can do. And options. We have a service department. We can put bigger screen Apple CarPlay stereos in for you on your RV, or on this RV if you're buying it. One thing to know about these Ford motorhomes is on the newer ones, 2005 or newer chassis, they have tow haul mode. Whenever you're driving a motorhome like this in the mountains, you always want to use tow haul mode at all times, going up or going down. Because what tow haul mode does is, if you coming down a mountain and you start to touch the brake, it'll auto downshift the transmission for you. So as I hit the brakes, the transmission is downshifting. So that reduces the amount of wear on your brakes. It works really well. So always use tow haul mode when you're coming down from a mountain pass or a windy mountain road when you're driving your motorhome with a Ford chassis. Some people will call that a jake brake or a great brake. It's not exactly the same thing, but it has the same function for the driver. Pretty nice. So this is a quiet motorhome. We're driving it around on the bumpy road and it's nice and quiet for you. Not a lot of squeaks and rattles and looseness. This motorhome is still nice and tight. It is on the 24,000 pound weight class, gross vehicle weight rated chassis. So to drive it, you only need a car driver's license. Notice when I make my turns, I can see right down the side. Tow haul mode with a little light on because we push the button to enable tow haul mode, so the engine is revving down for us. Because of the backup camera, that's our side view camera for the right side. See that? And we got the mirror and the side view camera, so we can make the turns without running over the curb or anyone near the curb. If I turn on my left turn signal, we have our left side view camera and our left mirrors, excellent visibility. As we're driving down the road here, I'm going to remind you, this has the V10 engine. You cannot go buy a new one with a V10. The V10 is smoother and quieter than the V8. Now they only come with a big block V8. This is a 6.8 liter V10. Because of 10 cylinders, has something they call torque overlap. It feels smooth like an electric motor when you're driving. It's a very smooth running engine. And this one has it, 6.8 liter V10 Triton, as opposed to the newer ones that have the V8. 10 cylinders versus 8 cylinders. You got 2 more cylinders. It makes your engine run a little bit smoother for every revolution, more like an electric motor. So to make the dinette into a bed, from bed to a dinette again, to make the dinette great again, you lift it up. Tabletop in here is real wood. On a lot of other lower class motorhomes, it's not so fancy. And there are 6 seat belts in here. There's no seat belt on this side. There is storage underneath. These cushions are nice and soft, good condition. 2 seat belts for 2 belted passengers on this side of the dinette. They don't put seat belts on this side because they're worried about whiplash issues. But now you have a dinette instead of a sleep position. So literally all you do, lift up in the back, slide it down, and it does have these little leg rests that can pop up. There's little handles down here that you can get to fold them up. You kind of lift up and push back. Lift up, push back. This one, for your L-shaped sofa, you take this cushion out of the way. Takes 2 hands, you lift up the little pull string and you pop that cushion into its place where it is now. Release this lever and that folds out of the way. Then you hide this extra cushion in a cabinet or just put it there. Now your sleeper sofa is in a compact configuration. You're ready to put the slides in. The slides are simpler to use configuration. Let's operate the front slide to show you how easy it is. So the switch is up here on the left. Just hit in, slide goes in. Here's something important to pay attention to. The kitchen, the sink, the water is not in the slide out, which means your plumbing does not have to move when you move the slides on this motorhome. I can't state enough how important that is. A lot of motorhomes, you're gonna go look and they're gonna have a really beautiful kitchen in the slide out, which means all the water hoses are moving around every time you move the slide. On this one, the kitchen and plumbing and electrical and gas are fixed side of the motorhome. Likewise for your washer and dryer compartment, it is not in a slide out, so there's no moving plumbing. You're gonna spend less money fixing things because your slide out does not have moving plumbing. This one is a smaller king size bed slide out. We can still walk from front to back with the main slide closed. Like if you were parked at the curb, you could extend the bedroom slide over the curb, over the sidewalk if it's close. But we're hitting the switch, we're running the slide in. And the bed mattress, this is designed for RV. Thomas Paine, brand new mattress out of the box that we put in for you. Folds right up, fits underneath the cabinets. You even have a couple inches if you wanted to put additional mattress topper on top. Gel memory foam, you have about 3 inches for additional bed toppers if you wanted to do that. So this is a new mattress, but if you said, hey, I want to put one of those toppers on top of it because I want an extra super soft, you can do that. You have room. Your limitation is the height of the cabinet that it's going to squeeze against if you put something too thick in here. Now with this slide closed, if you need to go in the back bathroom, you would have to climb over, which you can do. I'm not going to do it holding the camera, but you can do that. But we can get to the front restroom, no problem. As we go forward and we go backward, so you can visualize what it would be like if you had this motorhome in your next to your house. You can reach all the way to the restroom. So if you were going to invite a guest and said, hey, you could stay in the motorhome, but you don't have room to open the slides out, they got a front over the bunk bed. You've got a bed right here. This jackknife sofa, yes, you can even open it in this position, but if you do, you can't get to the restroom without climbing over it. Another reminder about this fireplace, this is not actual fire, this is a space heater. I know that here in Southern California we had some fires. You can touch this, this is not hot. This has a fan that you can turn on and blow heat from it, which is optional. So taking a look in the cargo compartment first, we start with this double full pass-through compartment area, which passes through to the other side. We have some tire covers. That's your bunk ladder to access the bunk. It's made of wood because it's a premium RV, and then those are your roof, tire covers. This is another deep compartment. This one over here, access to your water tank so you can inspect your water level visually. This next compartment is the waste hoses, have them in there. That's underneath the wet area. This is a pass-through compartment for the rear, electrical cords and stuff like that. Now on the other side, that's your roof access ladder looking up to the roof there. And then we open this one and you're going to notice we have a couple of gizmos in here. First, that's your 50 amp power cord. That's the same type of power cord you might plug an electric car into. We have a power takeoff from the generator, and that's your automatic power transfer switch. But this power takeoff, you could power your house from that or another RV. And also we actually did that during an emergency power outage, safety power shutoff, public safety power shutoff. We powered our whole house from this RV. It doesn't have the generator. That is your battery charger. This is a rear water tank. You have black and gray. That's the rear black and gray tank. This is your 5,500 watt super quiet smooth generator on the RV right now. And this is your second set of black and gray tanks. This is your wet area to hook up fresh water filter for the whole coach. A pass-through compartment, and it comes with some barbecue charcoal briquettes that were in the RV. You can keep those. And then this is double wide. Look how big these cargo compartments are. These are bus style cargo compartments, and you see light all the way through to the other side. I hope you're watching this video on your big TV in your living room, because that way you can do it justice. Now this is your propane tank, and above the propane tank is your power inverter, so don't wet the power inverter in that compartment if you decide to hose them off. That would be something to be careful of. This is the bottom of your V10 engine area, your radiator, your transmission cooler, air conditioning condenser, tires. Look how much tread on those tires. Nice thick tread on those tires. And your aluminum alloy wheels. That's your leveling jacks, your catalytic converter. No rust underneath, your battery and leveling equipment, your roto-molded cargo bins, your black and gray dump hose connection, more rear aluminum rims, thick tire tread. These are 37-inch tall tires. You have a locking gas cap cover, mud flaps, leveling jack, generator exhaust, 80-gallon fuel tank, and over here straight bars to protect the trailer hitch. Have the V5 trailer hitch on the back. Additional cargo compartments. Another look at the 80-gallon fuel tank for fuel for your gas engine and generator. Look at the tire tread, aluminum wheels. Those are Michelin tires, rated for RV. And we have your exhaust system. Stainless steel exhaust and a catalytic converter. Going up here, we have an entry step, plus a 4-house battery shelf. You've got a close look at the leveling jacks and the transmission. This has no leaks underneath. Up on the roof, you see you have 2 roof air conditioners and 3 weatherproof vents. If you want solar, we can install solar. We do have the awnings deployed. All the awnings are in good shape. So my name is Mike Johnson. This video was filmed in February 2025. This RV is available as of this time. Go to my website, see if this is still available. Check what the price is on the website. The website is mybestcar.com. And if you're actually buying the motorhome, your check is payable to a buyer's choice. If you're a seller selling a different motorhome and you want to use my video, that's fine. Just tell your customers that this is my motorhome and yours is something just like it. But if you have questions about this specific motorhome, you can call me at 951-681-2101 between 9 a.m. and 6 p.m. We can service additional options into this motorhome, or we can even service your motorhome, make it look this good. Give me a call. Thank you.